Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a while since I recorded a full video, but I wanted to just hop on here really quickly just to share something that I've been meditating on and just really sitting with for a while now, and hopefully it'll serve as some encouragement for you too. So, if you are a person that just wants to enjoy life, um, but you find yourself kind of in cycles of indecision or overthinking decisions that you have to make or over spiritualizing decisions that you have to make, I want to just encourage you to consider God, to release the pressure off of yourself of doing what's right. In a sense that, like, if I make this decision here, what if this goes wrong? Or I don't know, is this the right thing or is this the right thing? And you find yourself just not making any decision. So if you are that person where you find yourself in cycles of indecision or over spiritualizing or overthinking, consider God. And what do I mean by consider? I mean to think carefully about, to reflect, to examine who God is, his character, his nature, his actions, his sovereignty, his goodness, his wisdom. And to consider him also means to just invite him into your decision making. Ask him what he wants. Ask him what he thinks about something. Acknowledge him in your decisions, be they big or small, and see what he has to say. Proverbs 3:5-6 tells us that we should trust in the Lord with all our heart and lean not to our own understanding. In all our ways, acknowledge him, and he will make our path straight. The responsibility to make sure that our decisions are aligned with God, to make sure that we actually are doing what God wants us to do, God says he will do that. Right? He will make sure our paths are straight. Not us. The pressure is not on us to perform in a certain way. We are to be obedient, and that obedience comes in trusting him, not trusting our own understanding, acknowledging him, right? And he will make the path straight. So if we consider God, if we ask him what he wants, if we take a pause to hear what he has to say, if we read his word, um, and develop a more intimate relationship with him, then we have to just trust that the decisions that we make will be aligned to God's will for our life. We don't get to just burst out there and do our own thing, but we must consider and acknowledge God and what he wants, through study of his word, through prayer, through trusted counsel, and God will make sure that our paths are straight. So I just want to encourage you to consider God and remember that it's not about performance. It's not about perfection. It's not about being held hostage. God is not holding us hostage. It's about relationship. So again, develop your relationship with him. Let it become more intimate. Spend more time in his word. Spend more time with him. And then these decisions will become a lot easier because you will release yourself from the pressure of performing a certain way or thinking that um, you somehow become sovereign. You somehow hold the keys to be able to steer left or right. God is in control. He requires our obedience. He requires us to trust him. He requires us to acknowledge and consider him and not focus on so much of what if, what if, what if. So free yourself from performance and perfectionism and consider God in all your ways. And he will make your paths straight. I love y'all. Share this with someone that will be encouraged. And until the next video, be well.